How many XRPs you need to be rich in 2025? Well, in this video I'm going to break down for you, and I'm also going to address some of the number one mistakes that XRP holders should not do in 2024. So stick to the end of this video. First, we need to understand what it means to be rich in 2025. Well, we all know that money is continuously getting devaluated, and money has also different meanings. For someone in emerging countries, maybe $50,000 is already considered rich, and maybe someone in Switzerland considers that 500,000 is actually poor. So it's also a matter of perspective, but for the sake of finding a common number, in this case I'm gonna use $100,000. I got this number from Nico Cabrera, just want to point this out. So let's consider that having 100,000 worth of assets, and that goes for crypto, real estate, stocks. Well, if you have $100,000 in your investments, I am sure you are outperforming 99.9% of the world's population. We know nowadays that, for example, in America, the average American doesn't even have $10,000 in savings, so let alone in investments. As a matter of fact, today, and I already covered this in my past videos, you can get 10,000 XRPs with 6,000 bucks for the average price of 60 cents per XRP. First, I want to clarify. A lot of the TA, I would say that 99.9% of the TA is clickbait. I would summarize TA by arbitrary lines, arbitrarily drawn, arbitrarily on a chart. All this TA you see on X, I'm sorry to say, but it's a bunch of crap. Don't listen to TA or predictions saying XRP is gonna hit 100 bucks tomorrow, next week $64. Whatever nonsense they are telling you based on TA, that's absolutely nonsense. Price of an asset really comes down to one simple denominator: buyers versus sellers. It's also not correct to say something is not gonna happen, but let's face it, 99% of TA is absolutely nonsense. I'm not saying XRP cannot skyrocket overnight. That's the only asset that can do that, but I'm 100% sure that people are just drawing lines on charts for likes, and unfortunately that's the reality. Forget about this insane TA, okay? I'm not saying insane price predictions, because XRP price indeed can reach certain numbers, but that's nothing related to TA. That's related to its use case. Let's expand a bit, okay? So let's set a realistic price target for XRP, considering that it has already went past $3.84 when it made the all-time high a few years ago, and it hit the all-time high on the Korean exchanges. Let's use $5 as something more tangible. So if you have 10,000 XRPs, then we go to $5, you have $50,000. So just quickly answering my question here, if you have 20,000 XRPs and XRP goes to $5, we went to 3.84 based solely on speculation. Once utility kicks in, $5 is very realistic, and that would take you to the mark that I spoke previously, $100,000. And we can say that yes, you are doing pretty well. You can call it rich, okay? $100 on your investment, I think that's pretty much outperforming the majority of population. However, I want you to understand there is a feature of XRP that doesn't make any favor to its price appreciation. And before you get upset, let me clarify that. The fact that transactions are settled in 3 seconds is the fastest digital assets out there. That also means that institutions or whoever is actually using XRP in this moment, because we already have a lot of ODL corridors, a lot of institutional clients from Ripple which are using XRP. However, the fact that it settles in 3 seconds, it implies that they don't really need to hold XRP for a substantial portion of the time, meaning that they can just do the transaction, convert it back to fiat. It doesn't make a favor for XRP price appreciation. However, that's the catch here. XRP doesn't have a large circulating supply, so the amounts of XRP that are being used nowadays are quite small. Whenever XRP captures something like a percentage of SWIFT, let's say if we would capture, and I already explained this in the past, 10% of SWIFT would already catapult XRP beyond $100, and the fact that Nostro Vostro accounts are set to be replaced, and I have done this research and I will expand on that, but however, the fact that Ripple is aiming to replace Nostro Vostro accounts with XRP being part of the balance sheet from multiple financial institutions and virtually every central bank in the world, That's the catch, because now they're going to have to hold these XRPs, and then there's going to be less XRPs available for performing these cross-border payments, these transactions from A to B, and that's where the magic is going to happen. And that's when I believe that $5 is going to be something that we're going to laugh about, because it's such a ridiculous price target for XRP that can easily be reached only based on speculation. Now, let alone when real utility kicks in and we have virtually every single central bank in the world holding XRP in their reserves, and that's the original intention from Ripple to XRP, and that's when the game changes. Very risky to say that's going to happen 100% in 2025. However, we know that the financial reset is on the horizon, and the fact that gold is making new all-time highs really communicates, really signals that we are getting close to a big transformation, and XRP is set to be on the foundation of the new financial system. So having that in mind, please don't let TA actually affect your emotions or actually create false expectations, but focus on the fundamentals. And I see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Give a like and subscribe. Thank you for your support, and I see you in the next video.